In this experiment, we will discuss an embedded C program for 8-bit subtraction, and we will perform this embedded C program in 8051 microcontroller. And in this question, the values are assume that the values are stored in external RAM memory location, and we can store value in internal RAM also. But for the time being, we'll discuss how we can access the external RAM, and after performing the subtraction operation, we'll see how we can store the value into external RAM itself. And so in the question, the external memory address is not specified, so we can take some assumption that assume that the external memory location 2000H and 2001H holds the numbers, two numbers. And one thing is very important when you perform a subtraction operation 8051, it's perform 2's complement subtraction. So that's very important in 8051 or in most of the microcontroller. When you use the subtraction operation or subtraction instruction, microcontrollers perform 2's complement subtraction. So after the operation, or we'll take some example, if we subtract two 8-bit number, then the result can be negative. For example, if you perform 2 minus 4, the first number is smaller, so definitely you will get a result uh, which is minus 2. But in 2's complement, the minus 2 is represented in a different format. So after subtraction operation, if you want to see the result in normal decimal form, we need to convert. So always remember this particular point. And if you are performing 2's complement subtraction, so here we'll take two example. Assume that in 2000 H it contains 02, and in 2001 it's 04H. After subtraction, 02 means 000 and 0010. This is the first number. Second number is 0000100. And in order to perform 2 minus 4, in 2's complement subtraction, we will perform the 2's complement representation of minus 4, and then we will perform the subtraction operation. And after the subtraction operation, the result will be in this particular form, that is the 2's complement representation of minus 4. So 2 can be this is the representation of 2 in binary, this is the representation of 4 in binary, and we required the representation of minus 4, so we can take the 2's complement representation of minus 4. So we can convert this value into 2's complement representation. This is the 2's complement representation of minus 4. And we will perform now 2 plus minus 4. So 2 will be like this. And this is 2, and we'll perform 2 plus minus 4. This is 2's complement representation of minus 4. So after this operation, the result will be like this. So here you can see that the result is FE. So this FE is actually indicating the representation of minus 2. So in order to get the exact result, again we need to take the 2's complement of this particular result. So if we take the 2's complement of the result, it becomes 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So already we got that the result is negative. So we need to take the 2's complement. So we'll get the value is equal to 2. And we already identified that the result is negative. So we can put minus 2. So that's why it's minus 2. And in 8051 or in any other microcontroller, if you perform the subtraction operation, the final result will be in 2's complement form. And if you want to perform this operation, it should be done in manual. So microcontroller automatically will not perform this particular operation. For that, we need to check the carry flag and overflow flag, etc. Okay, that comes under the subtraction operation basics. We'll not discuss that, and we'll see how we can convert the result into normal form. And after the operation, he can see that the result is 8-bit, but we need to indicate the sign also. So in order to indicate the sign, again we are using one more location, let be 2003H. So 2003H we will use to indicate the result. If the result is positive, we will load 2003H with 0 for indicating positive result, and 2003H with 1 to indicate negative result. And we'll see how we can develop an algorithm for this. And we already mentioned that we required two pointers or two address location to access the result, to store the result and to read the data. So we can use the destination address pointer and source address pointer. And we need to initialize the destination address pointer with 2002H because we are storing the result in 2002 and 2003. So two locations to store the result, and the numbers are actually stored in 2000 and 2001H. The first number is stored in 2000 and the second number is in 2001. So we need to initialize the pointers with these values. After that, you need to read the content of 2000 and 2001. The first number and this is the second number. And one more thing we'll do, initially we'll assume that the result is positive. In order to indicate the result is positive, we will load 2003H with 0. We already mentioned that to indicate a positive result, we are using 0 in 2003. And in order to indicate negative, we will use 1 in 2003. So assume that initially the result is positive. So we'll load 2003 with 0. And we'll perform the operation, that is a content of 2000 minus 2001, and the result will be loaded into 2002 by using sub instruction in assembly language program, or we will use simply this minus operator in C program. Anyway, after this operation, you can store the result in 2002. And definitely this result will be in 2's complement form if the subtraction is performed like the previous example. That is, if the result is negative, definitely you can see the 2's complement representation of the result in 2002. Now we need to convert this result into normal form, or we need to verify that whether the result is positive or negative. And in order to check that condition, we will use the carry flag in 8051. That is, if the carry flag is equal to 0 in 8051, the PSW register contain a flag called ZY. The carry flag is used for the addition and subtraction operation. And if you perform the subtraction operation, after the subtraction operation, if the result is positive, the carry flag will loaded with 0. Okay. So it's very important. In 8051, don't confuse with the normal 2's complement operation. After subtraction operation in 8051, if the carry flag in PSW register is 0, means the result is positive. And if the result is negative, the carry flag is loaded with 1. So we need to verify the content of carry flag. It's actually bit, and if it is 0, we can directly go to the step, the last step, because we already loaded 2003H in 0, so we don't want to modify that. If the carry flag is 1, the result is negative, and the content of 2002, the content of 2002 is actually in a 2's complement form. So we need to convert that is in a normal form. For that, we will complement the content first to find the 2's complement. Then we will add the content of 2002. And we need to do one more thing, that is, we need to indicate that result is negative. So for that, we need to store 2003 with 1. Okay. So we need to perform additionally 3 operations if the result is negative or carry flag is equal to 1. When carry flag is equal to 1, indicate the result is negative and the result is in the 2's complement form. So to the content of 2002 will be in 2's complement form. So we need to convert that. So first take the complement of the result, then increment that result. And we'll perform one more thing, that we will load 2003 with 1. Initially it is loaded with 0 to indicate positive, but now the result is negative. So we'll load it with 1. Okay. Uh, this is all about the algorithm. Now we'll see how we can do the program. So before writing the program, you should know about the program status word. It's actually program status word, PSW, or here the carry flag is actually bit addressable area in SFR. PSW are located in is located in SFR register, and within this SFR register, this carry flag is bit addressable. You see the difference. A byte can be addressed by its location address, memory address, and in 8051 this carry flag is also bit addressable. So the address D7 is actually indicating the carry flag. So before doing the program, you can assign a statement called sbit is equal to sbit carry is equal to 0x D7. Only to indicate, instead of using this D7 address D7, I can use the word carry. That's a treatment. If you use S bit, is actually indicating a bit addressable area in SFR location, and the bit addressable area in SFR location, that is address D7, is identified by using carry. That's a meaning. Instead of carry, you can use any other name, and within the program, if you use carry, it will access the content of D7, bit addressable area D7, not byte address area. It's a bit addressable area. So within the program, you can see that X data unsigned character. X data is used to point the external RAM memory location. And here you can see that both the variables are declared as character. Uh, the source and destination address pointers are declared as character, because we can store the values from 0 to 8-bit addition. So 8-bit subtraction. So the maximum value is 255. And num is actually used to indicate the first number, that is 2000, the content of 2000, and 2000H is actually indicated by 0x2000. So we already discussed all these points, and the pointer difference is actually used to indicate the result, that is 2002H. And initially we decided that we will assign 2003H with 0. So for that we are using this statement. The location we will access 2003, we will load with the content 0, because assume that we are initially that the result is positive. To indicate positive, we will use 0, and indicate negative, we will load 2003 with 1. And before performing the operation, we will assume that the result is positive. So that's why we are loading 2003 with 0. And next, we'll perform the subtraction operation. So we need to perform subtraction operation, the content of 2001 minus 2000. So this is a subtraction operation, and not 2001, 2000 and 2001. So 2000 is loaded in a num1. So we can access like this. The content of 2000 you can access by using the statement. Minus, you need to access the content of 2001. So we can write num1 plus 1, because we are declared num as a character. So next location, we can access num plus 1. Now we need to store the result, and in 2002, we need to store the result in 2002. So in order to store in 2002, 2002 is assigned difference. So by using this particular statement, you can assign the result into difference or location 2002. Now we got a result in 2's complement form, but we need the exact number, and we need to verify that if the result is positive or negative also. So for that, we can check the carry flag. We already mentioned that in 8051. In 8051, it's very important, not the normal 2's complement subtraction. In 8051, if the carry flag or the content of D7 is equal to 1 means that the result is negative, and if D7 is equal to 0, the result is positive. So if the carry flag is equal to 1, because we already assigned that D7 is equal to carry, so carry is equal to 1, then we need to convert the content of 2002 into its normal form. So the result is in 2's complement form. So in order to convert the number, first we will take the complement. So this is a complement operator. We can use this complement operator. So content of difference we will complement it and we will load into again 2002. So the content of 2002 will be complemented and the result is again stored into the same location. So this is the operation. After this, we need to increment the content. That's a 2's complement operation. So for that, you can use plus plus the content of difference. After performing this operation, we can store 2003 with 1. So in order to store 2000 or in order to access 2003, already the variable difference is loaded with 2002. Okay, plus 1 will result into 2003. So the content of difference plus 1 is loaded with 1. Okay, then we can go to the infinite loop while 1. Now we will see how we can execute this program in embedded C compiler. That is, we are using write. So we'll see how we can perform the debug operation in write compiler. So you can see the program written in the editor window, and this is the debugging. Already program is built successfully. Now we can go to the debug window, and debug window we need a X data view. So here you can see this X data memory view, and we need to access the content of 2000. So we'll write 2000, and we'll take the previous example, that is 2000 is loaded with 02. So double click on that particular portion, and 2001 is loaded with 4. Now we can see the first number is 2, second number is 4. So after the subtraction, we can see the result. So initially, difference plus 1 location, that 2003. So this is a location 2003. 2003 is loaded with 0. You can see that 2003 is loaded with 0 initially. Now we'll perform the subtraction operation. See, after performing the subtraction operation, we can see that 2002 is loaded with FE. So we can check this carry flag. Here you can see that carry flag is equal to 1. If carry flag is equal to 1, we can conclude that the result is negative. Now we'll check the carry flag. Carry equal to 1, we'll check. And in this particular case, carry is equal to C is actually indicating the carry flag, which is equal to 1. And if the carry flag is equal to 1, we will perform this particular operation. That's, we need to complement FE. So if you perform the complement operation FE, it will become 0, 1, and after that we will increment that 0, 1. So now we will get 0, 2. So we got the data in 2002 memory location. Now we need to indicate the result is negative. For that we will make the content of 2003 to 1. So now we can see that the content of 2003 is 1, which indicate the result is negative, and the magnitude is 0, 2. Okay. Now we will also verify another case. Here the first number is smaller compared to second. We will verify the another result. Here we will use, there was 2. Okay. Terminate and we will start again. Assume that this location contain 4 and the second location contain 2. Now we'll perform 4 minus 2. And we'll start the execution. Initially we'll assign 0 in 2003, and if you perform 4 minus 2, it's 2, and you can see the carry flag is 0. Carry flag is equal to 0 means it indicate the result is positive, so we don't want to convert. Okay, so if you check this condition, carry equal to 1, the condition is false, so it will not execute this particular block, and it will directly go to the final statement, that is while 1. Okay. So we can verify the result. So we verified the two result when the result is positive and when the result is negative.